Hi, this is our AI HireX platform. This is the landing page. Here we have our platform's features and details. So the HR or the candidate can visit this page and they can press on get started. So when the press get started, they have two options. The HR can log in as an HR by pressing this button. The candidate can log in by pressing start your interview button. So the candidate can give their interview and keep create their profile and keep ready. So now I log in as an HR for the demo. So log in. So once the HR logs in, he will be shown the HR dashboard. Here in the HR dashboard, the HR can see the candidate details like the name, what is the interview current status, like is the interview in progress or is it analyzed, and what was the interview date and the expiry of the link. So I'll show you this with one live example. So I'll schedule a new interview. So the HR can schedule an interview by pressing this button. So once the pre-schedule interview, they can see the job role to which they have to conduct interview. So currently I have set telesales, and they can schedule if they want the interview to be done instantly or they can schedule it for later. They can select the time at what they want to schedule. So for now I'll just select instant interview and press next. Here the HR has to provide the candidate name and email address whose interview they are scheduling. So I'll just press send the name and email, and the resume is optional. So this the HR can also upload the resume of the candidate. I'll press schedule interview. So it's asking confirmation that the email of the interview will be sent to candidate. I'll press proceed. So once they press proceed, automatically a interview email will be sent to the candidate. So I'll just show you now the candidate screen. So here the candidate received the email of interview invitation. If you see here, it says that thank you for your interest in telesales support for the position at the company name, and the candidate can read this and they can press on start your interview and they can start the interview. I'll press start your interview. So when the candidate presses start interview, they will be shown this page from where they will sign in with Google and the interview will start. So now I'll sign in with Google. So once the candidate signs in with Google, so the interview will start.
Hello, I'm xHireAI, and I'll be
So
conducting
the
your
AI will
initial
ask
screening
the
interview
question,
for the telesales customer
and if you
support
see here,
position.
it's also
Let's
showing
start
the
with our
emotion,
first
like is
question.
the candidate
Can you tell
calm,
me about your
engaged.
previous experience
So
in
this they can
telesales or
see.
customer support roles?
Yeah, hi, I have 5 years of experience in telesales.
Great. In those 5 years of telesales experience, what types of products or services have you sold?
So why are you taking my interview?
I'm here to help
So
assess your fit for
the
the
AI will
telesales customer
understand what the
support
candidate
position
is
by
saying, and based
evaluating your
upon
skills
that
and
it will give an
experience.
answer.
Moving on, could you share an example of a challenging customer interaction and how you handled it?
Yeah, till now I haven't found this situation where I had to interact with a challenging customer.
That's impressive. It sounds like you manage customer interaction smoothly. Can you describe your approach to building rapport with customers over the phone?
Yes, I will ask the customer about their business. I'll try to understand their business. So in this way, I'll build a good trust with the customer, and then it will be easy for me to pitch our product.
Building trust is crucial in telesales. Could you tell me about any CRM tools or sales software you have used in your previous roles?
Yes, we have a app we call Jellies-ai, so that I'll be using to schedule the call and set the priority list.
That's good to hear. How do you typically keep track of your sales targets and progress when using CRM systems like Jellies-ai?
I don't know.
No problem. It's something that can be learned with time and training. How do you ensure effective communication and collaboration with your team while working remotely?
Yeah, I'll set myself daily target and I'll try to achieve the target.
Setting daily targets is a great strategy. How do you handle situations when you are unable to meet a sales target?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That's okay. It's always a learning opportunity when targets aren't met. Could you describe a time when you successfully solved a customer's problem and helped them make a purchase?
Yeah, again, I still haven't got that kind of situation where I had to solve this kind of problem.
Understood. It sounds like you might have had smooth interactions. Finally, what do you believe is the most important quality for success in a remote telesales role?
Setting the daily target, as I said, and achieving daily target every day, and also asking clients about their business when trying to close the deal will gain their trust, and in this way, it's easier to close.
Thank you for your time. That concludes the initial screening questions. We will be in touch regarding the next steps.
Yes, so the interview has been finished. If you see here also the emotion was being detected, like now if you see calm, concerned, nervous if the candidate is, so it all will be recorded. I'll show you the HR screen. So now once how this interview was processed. So I'll go to the HR page. So if you see in the HR dashboard, now it's showing that the interview status is analyzed, and this was the